I'm a Time Lord. Time Lords have 13 regenerations. I am at my 4th one already. But as you can see, I am wearing my first regeneration's clothes. With this song too. Now, this will be a story of all 4 of my levels. Well, 3. I'm on my 4th one. Now, my first regeneration was a clown. He wore a fez and a big bow tie. Now, that was just really foolish. I like to go around yelling, woohoo! I don't know why. It was really strange. With my companions, John and Joe, I've had very great adventures in the TARDIS, which is my time machine. TARDIS. T-A-R-D-I-S. Time, derailment, dimension, and space. If that's not clear to you guys. Oh, wait a minute, I'm Time Lord. Now, I'm from the planet dalek. Very, very large planet that's far, far away from Earth. Now, with my planet's rules, we basically figured out how to time travel. It's all wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Now, as my first regeneration, I died by getting shot 6 times in my left heart. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Time Lords have about 2 hearts and 27 brains. Now, as my regeneration died, my friends all laid down and they started to cry. But then I changed my face and said, oh, heck the hay. Time comes number 2. When I regenerate. As my second regeneration, I turned into a clue-finding person instead of a clown. That was really different for my friends, or I should say companions, John and Joe. As they were used to seeing my bow tie and fez-loving self, they were not used to my new scarf and trench coat look. Now, with the second regeneration, we had a lot of cries and laughs. But again, it was one of my saddest regenerations. For this was the regeneration that lost everybody. John and Joe blew up in the TARDIS by 2 other of my companions. All my companions that I've had were John, Joe, Mac, Jen, and Lola. Now, John and Joe blew up in the TARDIS because 2 of those other girls basically betrayed me and blew up in my TARDIS. And that's why I decided to change, because I need to be someone more darker, more evil. I gave one of them to the Ice Warriors. Hopefully they turned into a giant cube. But then finally, the last one, I turned into... Oh, actually that one I took to Scarro, actually, if you think about it. Then I took her to Scarro, gave her to the Daleks. The Daleks basically promised me to take her life, sucked the life very slowly out of her, and then I decided, no, it's time for a new look. So then, I chose my 3rd self. I drank a potion to kill who I was. When I drank that potion, I asked a very old enemy/friend to give me the clothing of one of my old enemies, Vertaro. He was the king of his planet. He basically tried to kill me 500 times. I always escaped. They're always big-eyed, sluggish. As my regeneration third was a very mean success, he finally tracked them down, and that's when he met them to their face. This is the one that gave his companion, well, the bad ones that betrayed him, to the Ice Warriors, the Dalek. This one was very mean, and he told people to not care for him anymore. Using this sign, he destroyed things. Always saying, "Don't worry about me, I didn't ask you to care." He chose this outfit because it was his enemies, as I told you already when I was wearing the clothing of my second regeneration. My third regeneration, how should I put it? He was very sustaining. I don't know how to describe it. But then eventually he met someone that started to make him whole again. So that is when he took a potion. The same person gave him a potion, obviously, and he actually changed because he didn't want to be this dark character anymore. Well, I didn't want to be a dark character anymore. I got tired of telling people not to worry about me, not to care. And I met someone that did care, that did worry. And then eventually, I regenerated. Then, and well, I should say now, my fourth regeneration happened. This is who I am now. My fourth regeneration. The person I chose to be because I wanted to care again. And this is what type of person I am. I have a little bit of all three of my regenerations. My past regenerations. I'm a little clowny. My first one, I'm curious, like the second. I'm gonna have a bit of a dark side, like the third. But I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna protect. I'm gonna be wise, not stupid. I'm gonna be a science bringer. Instead of fooling around asking people if they want a stupid gummy. I'm gonna be a warrior. But there's one thing all my regenerations are. no matter what. No matter the size, shape, or difference between them, I will always be one thing. Most of you are probably like, what? Some of you know exactly what I am. Some of you are still asking the question of who I am. Well, this time's gonna be different. Not only am I not gonna travel alone, I found someone to make me care again for this universe. A reason to fight, a reason to believe. If you all want to know, all I have to say is two things to you guys. Be careful. And you'll see who I am.